The devastation is so amazing to see what they must have gone through for 38 consecutive hours and the damage that it's wrought.
It's a devastation. It's very chaotic. There's all kinds of information coming out of the Bahamas.
I think it was pretty evident when we saw what was going on with Dorian that this was going to be a long, long recovery and that people were going to need help for an extended period of time.
These are our friends, these are our neighbors, and so if we can help them in a little way, our people are really anxious to do so.
It's a very logistically challenging operation. I mean, the great news is that's what we do. We've been doing it for many, many decades, arranging, managing, moving these huge ships with supply chains and fuel and food and people. So in many ways, it's something that we can apply all of our expertise, knowledge and wisdom and a lot of very capable people.
One of the things that we all realized as a company is it was really important to feed everyone because they had no access to cooking equipment, food, I mean everything. It was mass destruction.
For the first 2 days, we had to deliver tens of thousands of meals by tender, which meant that the crew was actually stacking thousands of meals onto tender boats. The government provided tugboats, and we were transferring stuff boat to boat and then pulling into a harbor and then offloading. So it was very difficult logistics-wise.
7, 8, 9, one more.
The reaction was overwhelming.
You guys have been great, honestly. It's our pleasure.
From the moment that we stepped off the ship, we were greeted with hugs, with thank yous. I talked to a lot of people that literally broke down in tears. So to be able to come in and just provide relief was intense and quite an amazing experience.
Logistically, it can be quite challenging to have a meeting where you're asked or sort of told, we need to get at least 10,000 portions of food to the Bahamas within 24 hours. Make it happen.
We can bring in massive amounts of equipment and people. We have more than enough volunteers.
Mind you, with 7 ships, if we could get them all to call into Freeport, we could cook an awful lot of food.
So as soon as you get that news, your mind starts racing a mile a minute. How are we going to do this? How many people is it going to take? Where are we going to get the food from? What's the menu going to be? And things like that.
When we first heard the news, we were really glad the Empress of the Seas was chosen to be able to go and assist. And it all came so fast that we had to create 10,000 meals within a matter of a few hours. So we divided people throughout the entire night to work. We divided people by also the stations in the galley. And again, how much was going to be achieved, who was going to make how much, so that we could actually get through this. But then as we progressed and we were able to get those meals out there, load everything from the ship, to get all that food, all those drinks, all those provisions off the ship, it really had a sense of satisfaction for me in my heart. But I could see that remember as we passed by, they were giving me a thumbs up saying, so we did it, we were able to make it happen.
It's massive, and I'm so proud to work for a company that put all this together in a very short time. We have tugboats bringing food so we can give people hot meals, and also water and dry goods.
I am a Grand Bahamian, born and raised. I've been here for 44 years of my life, and I can tell you I've been through multiple hurricanes, and this is something that cannot be explained. And to see this level of relief already is just amazing. I am so grateful and thankful to Royal Caribbean and just the start of what is to come, because as I say to people, this is not a sprint. This is going to be a marathon.
We were first on the ground. The Royal Caribbean was first on the ground in Freeport delivering aid. And it's because of the power of the logistics of this company. We were able to evacuate people, and so this is something that the company consistently does.
It was heaven sent, actually, because I keep trying to figure out how can we get out of Freeport. We need to get out of Grand Bahama, and I didn't know. And when I saw the post, I was like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I can't say thank you enough.
This is my home, born and raised, yeah. And nothing looks the same. Like everything that you know is like gone, you know, and I don't really know how we're gonna get back from this.
My name is Royal Caribbean, and we started in the Caribbean, and the Caribbean is who we are. And I think it's somewhere so special for Royal Caribbean. It's who we are. So we need to help out as much as we possibly can.
What I know about how our crew reacted to this was as they react to so many things that our company does, and it was with a tremendous amount of pride. The fact that they were able to help was really important to them. This is what makes me so proud to work here and has made me so proud to work here for 35 years. It's just they did it because they wanted to. They knew it was the right thing, and it was their way of being able to help and support our neighbors and fellow citizens of the planet that needed our help.
Our people are so passionate, so dedicated. I love what they do, and I'm just so proud of what they do every day, but I'm especially proud when they're called to do that extra special stuff.